Yeah, I ran out of battery, so I will continue. I always start off with the recording here because it's easy. Anyway, we'll go over to the barn again. What I'm saying is, when I'm on Facebook, I always come across, there was a girl desperate the other day, what do you do with flies? They're so bad that she can't even get near her horses, or she gets attacked by the flies while she's putting it on. So, I don't want to be big-headed or know-all, but when I found this place, it's an ex-dairy farm, and I know traditionally we all look for horse facilities with boxes, which I didn't. I've been a dairy farmer, a professor agricole in the UK, and I'm used to the dairy industry, and we keep our cows obviously in, it used to be loose housing or in cubicles, so loose housing is what I've been used to. So I'm thinking my horses will always be in loose housing. We have boxes for sure, but I prefer to use like this. So this is the old straw and hay barn, and I put a wall in here of mushroom plastic or a plastic greenhouse roofing with breeze blocks underneath, and there's a gate there that opens up to let the tractor in for the hay and the straw. And like I was saying, look at that horse, look, isn't she wonderful? She's fat. This is my loose area where I do the training, but in the winter, when we can't get in the fields, this is their sort of daytime, and they come in here and live as a herd, and I'll show you what's happening. They're all living in here, 5 of them. That's Chrissy, that's Mum at the back, there's the bum of Icarus, my riding horse, and there's the 22-year-old Dance, and then there's the gate that goes out to the round pen where we do free range jumping to train them. So here we go, and this will be filled up with hay and straw this year. Although this area here I might put a box in, because we're having I'm swinging over to tourist bed and breakfast. We've always had bed and breakfast since we've been here 30 years, and now they want to come over with their horses, which is great. I'll show you the other one. So, getting back to my point with the flies, they have access to their fields. There's an open gate there. I'll go over there and show you. There's no doubt about what we do. That's the back of the house. So I've got all electric fences, and this is the reservoir field. On my other videos you'll know about this field, and right down the bottom is the new park now, which has got a bit overgrown because the mower broke. So, but there we are, that's alright. So they come out and they go free range. So the free range here gets flying. They'll either go into that barn which we've just been in, straw yard, or else they will. I showed this the other day, but this is a definite subject. We were just talking about the hay which is there. And why haven't we cut the hay? Because climate change. We're going to be 6 weeks behind. So that's my area where I keep the implements. It's got a little bit of a shelter roof over top. This used to keep, I can't remember now, 30, 40 cows. So in the winter we have 3 horses in here, and that's their feeding trough. All very simple, all very cheap. but safe. And this is where Icarus and Dance live, in here. And I have a gate through. They're all loose housed, and they come in here. They don't necessarily come in to their various areas when it's fly. They all stick together. And this here is the area where we keep the hay and the straw. It's not empty, obviously, but this is the new bit of hay I've let out. And this is how I feed the hay, in a trough, in a cattle trough. That's all it is, free range. You can see it there. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 meters long, and it's metal. There we are. It's a metal tub, really. This is all loose housing. I just take the dung out, the crops, but I don't bother it if 1 or 2 bits sort of go over, because this is loose housing. It's what do they call it? I can't remember now. But anyway, I'll show you. It'll come to me in a minute. This is the area where the silage was, and in the winter they're on here, and they go in and out. There's 2 doors. That door there. The doors do shut. This is facing due south. When they build their barns, they look at the sun at 12 o'clock, and that's the face of the sun, which is up there when it's 12 o'clock. Goodo. So this year, this field has been cut for the first time since we've been here. We came here in 2007, and I kept a third of it for grazing, and an extra 2/3 because although we didn't have any grass first thing, because it just wouldn't grow, I had to graze the field at the back of that barn, which I've showed you, which is one of the major hay fields, and therefore I kept this back when the grass started to grow, and it really French word for strong growth, and so we've got 3 fields to grow. And I've just topped this off. We've got a lot of clover in there, as you can see. I'll show you the clover, which is very, very good. As I said before, it's a nitrogen fixer. There we are. There you go. Here's a bit of clover. And I didn't cut that though, to cut the clover off, because the bees are working it. So we've got to think of all these things. I know we're supposed to be educating ourselves, but I've always been like it. I've always been very aware of the natural environment. There we are. So these bees, they're not here today. So damn windy. So that's how I deal with flies. So if anybody's out there and they're getting real stressed out with flies, and it won't be that much flies today because the flies are being blown off by the wind. 3 of my Christmas trees I planted as little things, no bigger than that, about 6 years old. I like Christmas trees. Reminds me of Switzerland. Good. Well, I'm going to leave you all you guys to it. I'll just show you the field here I topped the other day. Rather smart. Then I'll leave for about a fortnight. You can see it's quite windy because the leaves on the populars are showing their undersides. There's some populars over there, white. So that's coming on nicely. Some white, yellow bits, whitish bits, where it was too long because I couldn't cut it with the mower. Keep it topped off. So this door opens up. When Stefan comes in, we'll sweep with another bale. we'll put it in here, and then we can when I cut my hair, I'll give him another. Now this area here is going to be the old collecting yard. I'm going to put a roof over it, a flat roof, or a lean-to roof, and this is going to be for bed and breakfast horses. That's the old dairy, which is going to be a veterinary box. I'm going to put a crush in there. So this is one box in here. This is 5x4, and this is 5x4. We've got swallows' nests in here. They've all fledged, the first lot, and now the mums are sitting on the eggs. There's some eggs there. I think there's another lot of fledglings up there. It can't be. Anyway, now this is the old one of the carving boxes, and that's from 1752. That's wattle and daub. Marvellous. I'll just go and show you what I'm going to do over here while I'm here. Oh, wind certainly got up rather. Now I talk about bed and breakfast, but I was going to do it this year, but obviously we can't because of the COVID. So this works building here. I'm going to put 2 boxes in there, and I'm going to put a stable flat up the top. And this roof is too low. This is the old calf house and pigsties in here. So I'm going to put a box here which is 4x5, and this roof is going to be cut. So these beams are going to come out, so I'm going to cut them there against the wall, and I'm just going to leave a little bit out, about 3 inches, and then I'm going to put a beam across right the way through there. And these beams that go this way are 5 meters now, and this way they go opposite, and it'll be 4 meters, so I've got a meter to play with. And that's going to go up about another 2 foot, and this metal bar is coming out. That's going to be difficult, but it's surmountable. And this area here between this metal bar and this metal bar, which is 4 meters, will be for hay and straw, and the stairs go up. And here will be going to have a door, a stable door here on that, from there to about where that chain is, and then that's going to have a trough like I've got in the other barn, a low trough, and we'll put hay and straw in there, and that's how we're going to do it. Oh, what's some work, eh? Just saying it like that makes it sound easy, but it's going to be a real bugger, I bet. So I'll leave you to it. There's the sun. Oh, just behind the clouds. Very cloudy. Just have a look at these boy and girls. What's happening in here? Oh, I've got a bit of hay in my throat. Oh, look at these houses, don't they love it? Oh, hello. Babies. Isn't that nice? I ought to have done it last week, didn't I? Sorry, old girl. Let's give it some hay. There we are. Oh, there's a good girl. Well done. There's a good girl. So there we are. They have hay all year round. Ad-lib hay all year round. And they generally get through about 4 big bales each year. Which is 20 to 22 bales. But this year, as we turned out late. We couldn't get late. I needed another 6 bales, and that's why I'm short. I bought 5 bales in, and I was 2 bales short, so that's 27 in fact. So that's the radio. I've got a radio in each barn. See you later on, guys. Bye now.